Let's go ahead and solve this problem. We're going to do the AC or the magic method. The first thing we have to do with all of these trinomials is to see if there's a GCF. So if you look at 12, 30, and 18, they're all divisible by 2, I'm for sure. But then there's something higher than 2. How about 6? They're all divisible by 6, so I can take a 6 out. Divide this by 6. Divide this by 6. Remember, when you're factoring something out, this is factored out. 6 is factored out. You're dividing each of the terms by 6. So you get a 2a squared minus 5a minus 3. I'm going to go ahead and use the AC method. Actually, it's kind of easier to use the trial and error, but since we're trying to practice both, we're going to use the AC method. So a times c, it is 2 times negative 3, which is a negative 6. We have to find factors that end up equaling a negative 5. So the factors of negative 6, one's going to be a positive and the other is going to be a negative. And the larger factor is going to be the negative because you see the negative here. So it's going to be a negative 6 and a positive 1. Let's see, so negative 6 and a positive 1. When you multiply the 2, it gives you a negative 6. When you add the 2, it gives you a negative 5. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that with the variables. And then I'm going to replace this middle term with these two terms. So it's going to end up as 2a squared minus 6a plus 1a minus 3 equals 0. We're just going to concentrate what's inside of the parentheses. I can put the 6 later, or since it equals 0, divide both sides by 6 and get rid of the 6. But I'm going to focus on what's in here. We're going to group now. We're going to group the two terms together, and then we're going to see what they have in common. 2a squared minus 6a, what does it have in common? Well, it has 2a common. Divide this by 2a. Go ahead and take that out. Factor that out. You get a minus 3. Over here, there's nothing in common. We have a 1 and a negative 3, but you have to take something out. This is really important. You have to take something out. And so we're going to take out a positive 1. Because that's not going to affect that binomial at all if we divide by a positive 1. So we get a minus 3. And then we have in these two terms a minus 3 in common. Divide by a minus 3. Divide by a minus 3. You can simplify that. Right here, right here, right here, right here. So you end up with a 2a plus 1 equals 0. You can put the 6 that we left behind. And here, guys, are the factors of the original problem. Right here. And that's the magic or AC method. Good job, guys.